Hello YouTube! You're joining us 2.5 hours into the stream roughly. Welcome to Binding of Isaac Afterbirth. We still have our mouse plugged in. We're going to turn off our mouse and not worry about this bad boy at all. So, yesterday we had a very successful run with Isaac. We got through the heart and made it through the chest. Today we're going to attempt to go through the dark room and see what happens. I still don't know how to unlock greedier mode, which I know is a thing. Our mods are currently off. We are going to adjust our butt in our seat so that we can play more accurately and more funly. Let's have some fun. We had a very stressful end to our last Don't Starve run, where I acted like a complete idiot and decided to basically commit seppuku by eating monster lasagna. I think we only have one person still in the chat, and they're probably going to be leaving soon because it is they are on my time, and I would not recommend anybody staying up late with me if they don't want to. That all being said, though, we're going to see how well we can do on this run. We had a very hey, okay, so she is still here. Cool. That's right. If you leave early, later on, you can watch yourself on YouTube afterwards. Always a good selling point. Hey, do you want to see yourself on YouTube? Then come and chat in the Twitch chat. The plan for YouTube is going to be... Oh, boy. The plan for YouTube currently is we are going to be having our RuneScape content be exclusively on there. This is Daddy Longlegs? No, it's Juicy Sack. Oh, I'm a bit upset right now. Like, it's not a bad item. I actually like how it's how it makes us slow down everybody around us. It's quite nice in that regard. The good thing for this part, and me breaking this up into two parts, is that, well, Isaac just feels like its own separate thing now, as opposed to just something I tack on to the end of Don't Starve video. Meanwhile, all of our RuneScape content, I really organized the channel well in the last 3 days, basically, by allowing myself to upload multiple videos and not just Twitch streams. Oh heck, that's where the name Suntanman came from, so... I'm talking like Bob and Doug now, yeah. Oh yeah, eh? We're going to have a good time. We're going to just walk around, okay, and try to figure out what's going on. We're gonna make sure that this monstro here, he gets taken care of. See, the key to Canadian... Oh my goodness, we just got completely wrecked by that monstro there, eh? I should just go stereotypical Canadian all the time. That or German. Oh my god. Monstro, you're giving us a bit of a bad time. How about you just take it easy there? Speed and ride range. Alright. We should probably go around and collecting, oh my god, I'm talking like that still. Yeah, let's go collect our hearts around here. Do I always sound like this? Do I always sound like this, eh? Just talking like this? With a bit of a bob in my voice. Alright, regardless of how weird I sound with my voice, we're going to continue upwards and onwards and downwards. I don't think it's really been here until like the last few seconds. Oh yeah, we got Oh no, we just lost our devil gear. Actually, like I only really grew up with a laptop, really. Well, not with a laptop, but I only really grew up with a computer. So like, it was it was a good time. I only really had the computer to work with though. I set fire to the pain. I don't know what the heck I'm doing. But yeah, I actually didn't grow up with a game system. I grew up with a DS, and that was basically it. Oh boy, this is gonna be a fun run now. Here, bud. You're done, bud. Oh yeah. Oh shoot, that's not my friend. Well, this is gonna be a bad run. We're gonna have a sec. Yep, there we go. Alright, let's start a better one. Still trying to get that darkroom synergy going here. We had a good synergy for darkroom yesterday, and we just blew it by going to the chest instead. I think the title of the Don't Starve video is just gonna be Monster Lasagna. Homage to my horrible mistake. Hey, coin. Nice. If it was a luck coin, that would have been even funnier. It's like randomly picks up coin. Happens to be lucky. Oh boy. Hey there. Bye. Yeah, I hung on. Well, I hung on the computer, but I was like a really avid Flash gamer. Like I played Flash games like all the time. I got really good at them too. It was fun. Like I can't say RuneScape was my original game. Like I think my original game was like one of the Pajama Sam games. That was fun. Yeah, it's like good times right there. Thank you for finally dying after reflecting every single one of my tears. Ooh. Get the coin. Thank you. It's weird how I accidentally take on the accents of everything I listen to. Oh yeah, that reminds me. Kind of. So one of my D&D characters, as you guys know, I've played D&D a lot throughout university. Oh yeah, but like, I mean, as far as like video games go, I started off with like PC gaming, and still like, as you can see, exclusively PC game to this day. Like, I still don't have a anything in that. Ooh, hi. Good to see you, Cricket. Oh, beautiful, beauty. What a great item to start off with. But yeah, like as far as like a game that I like completed to its finality, is definitely Pajama Sam. You are what you eat from your head to your feet. Or actually, no, sorry. Okay, first game I ever really played was at the library, where they would have like all these different games you can just go and play if you want. And it was Pajama Sam, Thunder and Lightning Aren't So Frightening, which I still love and remember and cherish to this day. Just because it's such a great game. Such a good game. Spiders were on your side last time. Good, good, good. Yay! Yay, we can go to our item room. The shop. There we go. We can go to the shop, eh? Yeah, Pajama Sam. Did you play Pajama Sam at all, or no? Just wondering there. If not, it's okay. Just wondering if you have or not. Wondering how far I have to go into this, you know? More trinket room. Oh man, that's gonna be decently useful. we can like pick and choose which ones we want to keep now. We're only gonna go for until okay, so Pajama Sam was all about teaching things basically. So the first one was oh shoot, what was it actually called? I don't remember what the first Pajama Sam game was called. I never actually played it. I played number 2 and 3. First one was no. The second one was Thunder and Lightning Aren't So Frightening. The third one was You Are What You Eat From Your Head to Your Feet. And both of them were great games, and I absolutely loved them. They're basically kind of like your point-and-click adventure games, with a few like little mini games thrown in here and there. But my God, they were fun. They were so much fun. Like, I remember, like, you had to, like, okay, so the whole plot line for, yeah, I'm literally going to say the entire plot line. The whole plot line for, You Are What You Eat From Your Head to Your Feet is there's a war going on between the sweets and, like, the different food groups, basically, the healthy stuff and the junk food stuff. Can you just, like, no? Oh, fair enough, yeah. But yeah, it's like, there's a guy who's scheduling a peace conference, and the general who's all gung-ho about going to war, and like you have to find the members of the peace conference who got lost along the way. There's like, and all of them have like a funny name too, because of course it's a kids game, and you know, like kids games are the best for names. If you ever need like to find a good game, just look for a kids game, and they will have the best names ever. You have Chuck Cheddar, which, guess what, he's a block of cheese. You have Granny Smythe, who's a green apple, which I loved, and I still reference to this day, too. You have, what else do you have? You have, what was it, Florets, who is a piece of broccoli, like a head of broccoli, which, that's what a floret is. You have Bean 47, because there's so many of them. You had to separate things. What was Pierre Le Pain, which was one of my favorite names there, because he was just a baguette. And so like it's both very offensive but very funny. You know, like a lot of the games these days. But it is such a good game, and if you ever are wanting to like try out a new game that's like really old school but hilarious, go for Pajama Sam or Freddy the Fish. Both of those were like the games where they didn't tell you anything. Math Circus, maybe? Because Math Circus was great too, just as far as games go. Like, oh man, there are so many good games out there. Let me just stretch out this leg. Perfect. Okay. Freddy the Fish was great. Oh my goodness, I played the Stolen Conch one, Stolen Conch game. Where the heck is my rock that I'm looking for? Let's go this way. Might as well. Might as well. Timmy Turner! Anyway, what was I trying to talk about? I think I was trying to talk about what I did today, but you know, this is a more fun conversation. Right, that's what that was there. Okay. I think it was on the previous floor. Yeah, I was thinking of a previous floor thing. Oh well. I wanted to get that tinted rock, even though I thought it was. Okay, I played the Stolen Conch game. There were such good games back then. They were such good games. You could like, okay, if you really tried hard enough, you don't even have to. you could like rattle off great games of like the past like 30 years ago. Yeah, so I played Dungeons and Dragons for 3 years throughout university. Hey, small rock. That's how the last run started. Well, but yeah, okay, I need to pause it for this story. I played Dungeons and Dragons for a good 3.5 years, I think, and I had I think around 15 different characters throughout that time period, because we usually did it by semester, right? So over 3.5 years, we also had 12 people in the group, and so that basically led to just there constantly being a game. And I'm trying to find my character list for this so I can have a better idea of what all my characters were. Maybe it's up higher. I don't know where my character list is. But yeah, no, I think it's around 12 to 15 characters, and it just because there's like so many games going on, and my friends actually had to stage an intervention at one point because I was in 5 different campaigns at once. And yeah, they were like, okay, Ben, you need to like calm down. We know you want to be in all these, but we have to call an intervention. All the DMs got together and were like, okay, we now know that you're playing this many games. You're not playing this many games. Choose 3. And so I had to choose 3, and they were the ones that were already in, kind of. So it was kind of easy to choose them, but like it was absolutely hilarious that we actually had to go to that point in the negotiation process, if you will. But yeah, I ended up I played a lot of characters is the point. And I had a different voice for each character, as I think I mentioned yesterday. I used a different voice for every character because I wanted to play with different accents and things like that. And so, one of the characters' name was Balthazar. And Balthazar was a Dragonborn Ranger, easily one of my more favorite characters that I played, and easily one of the bigger crowd pleasers too. So, over the course of the campaign, people just absolutely loved his voice and fell in love with it. Just because it was down here, and he talked down here with this kind of voice. And over time, it developed into a more not refined, but more a voice that allowed to be well received and well liked when talking to. He didn't have high charisma, no. He would just talk like this. He was the tank of the party. And so, what one of my friends asked was he gave me a list of things to read in that character's voice. And it's not like stuff, like good stuff to read. No, it's more trolly stuff. I do have that list that I can easily get on my phone though. So things that my friend wanted me to read, and I'll read this as I'm going along. First thing was he's a really big My Little Pony fan. So My Little Pony episode 1, in parts. The book, The Genesis and the Bible. 50 Shades of Grey, because that was a funny thing to talk about then, and I'm probably gonna actually like read it in his voice if I ever do actually read it. But yeah, there's a lot of different things for me to read at this point. Well, okay. Game of Thrones, Megalovania speech from Sans from Undertale there. Huh.
2 of Hearts.
Let's see here. I Have a Dream speech, Star Wars Crawl, Gettysburg Address, Wrecking Ball, Donald Trump rabbit-themed quotes, which is a whole inside joke there. Shrek is Love, Shrek is Life, which I can easily just do over this and count that, I guess. I love Shrek a lot. Shrek is love, Shrek is life. Like, Undertale is a great game. I have already played it though, so it's not a blind walkthrough, unfortunately. And I don't have the I do not have the heart to get rid of to reset the world on them. I do want to play Deltarune though, and I have not done Deltarune yet, so it's probably something I'm going to look into soon. Yeah, we were thinking just like a few sentences here and there, like, for the Genesis I'm just gonna read like the creation of the world, basically. In the beginning there was only darkness. Then God said, well, I'm assuming God means, and like, I'm also gonna be like commenting on everything. I've got 2 of these episodes already done, right? For the My Little Pony, and I'm not yet, like, I don't know, okay, this is gonna show how much knowledge I have on My Little Pony, and I don't care. Like, we just got to Ponytown. What is it called? Ponytown? Ponyville? I just read this today. But yeah, we just got to Ponytown where she's like meeting everybody. So it's that's not worth that. Not even gonna re-roll it. But yeah, so it's like there's a character named Spike in My Little Pony, and my character's last name happened to be Tail Spike. And since his character was also based off of Twilight Sparkle, like, literally he based his entire character off of Twilight Sparkle, and the DM didn't notice for like 4 months. Literally 4 months, and we were dropping hints here and there. It was great. But the it was absolutely great when they found out. That's why they want me to do episode 1 at least. I need a bomb from somewhere. I do not have a bomb from somewhere. Oh. Well, let's go up to the shop. That is totally fine. I'm comfortable with knowing I have knowledge about things that I shouldn't. Oh yeah, I don't have a bomb. That's the whole reason I came up here. Doi. Okay. Alright, so basically I'm only like 5 minutes into episode 1 at the moment, and it's like a half-an-hour episode. Because I don't just read the script. I also like make comments and things like that. Because Balthazar is also not the most intelligent individual, so he doesn't have a large vocabulary. Every now and then he pulls out a big word and he feels smart about it, but like, people are always talking over him by accident, and he's never like that. So he's like constantly commentating on like, oh, these people use big words, they are smart people, I see how it is, and that kind of thing. And it's great. It's so much fun to play. But yeah, so the whole plan was to read off a bunch of those, and I got through part 2 of episode 1 today, and it was where Balthazar meets Spike. And Spike, one of the things in the show is Spike Take a Note, which we also incorporated into the campaign. So I made it fit backwards into it, being like, is this why Alduil always tells me is this why his character is always telling me to take a note? And then I read, okie dokie, oh my god, I also respond in that way. Basically, I was having fun with something, like, and it's a lot of fun to do, and I'm having a blast with it. Especially since I'm sending it to my friend now, and he's enjoying the crap out of it, hopefully. He hasn't responded about today's yet. I hope he was able to listen to it. Oh, well, right back at you, my friend. Alright. Yeah, I know it's like, oh no, this is like, no, I'm not one of those people for like the My Little Pony fandom, and neither is he really. I haven't even watched it in a while. I haven't even gotten far in watching it. I think I'm at like maybe episode 15. Though it says something that I've gotten further in it in that not Legend of Korra. Alright. I think I just lost a few followers because of that, but I don't care. I'm enjoying myself. Oh jeez. Oh my god. Hi. I'm weird in a different way. We have a decent run here actually at the moment. We just keep accidentally taking stupid hits. I think we're a bit tilted from the yeah, anytime that you guys want me to talk like a different character from the campaigns, let me know please, because I do enjoy it. You got an amazing intro to D&D 2 weeks ago? Nice. I think you actually mentioned that it was like the 5th edition and you used a friend's character, right? Or is that something you did the other day and you just told us about that then?
Question mark.
Yeah, cool. That's exactly the kind of thing I wanted. Oh, this way. Captain, you are needed on the bridge. Oh no. And I've had a lot of fun. I'm gonna go back to D&D soon, I think. Probably like the next month or two. Heck, maybe we can put together some sort of online group for that. I actually still remember my first session of D&D 2. And to those who are like bored of my conversations, this is me playing games. I can talk about what I want. That's what that's what these days is all about.
Paralysis.
Yep, that sounds like D&D. I tried to mess things up, but it went perfect. Or on the other end, on the other hand of it, it's like, oh yeah, I did so horribly that I tried so hard to do so well, and then that just ended up backfiring. Oh well, let's play another one. Dust ourselves off, do it again. Come on, let's go. What do we got? No. Sure. Prize bombs. That is how you start off with a lot of bombs. No, all we need is places to use them. Like right here. We'll put you here. This is why prize bombs are the best. We got a key from that bomb there. Don't you just love it when your bombs aren't useless? There we go. It's haha, you're not here, so we will make somebody else play use. Quick, destroy their character. Shit, you didn't destroy their character. Well, I guess we'll just have to give you the character. Welcome to the group. Oh my god. Okay, what do you want to know about it? Let's start the tutorial here. Okay, so it is a lot to take in at first. If you're asking for the plot line, it's really not the best way to start off with this game. The best way to think about this is there's no real plot line unless you want people to look at you really weirdly.
Joker.
Ooh. I kind of want it all is the problem. We're only going to take this guy though. And we get damage up. Nice. Alright, so the only reason I know what all the items are is because I've played this game for like way too long. It's called a stumble through for this game because I haven't really gotten far in the game, but I have done, I do have a lot of time in it, so I do understand a lot of like the basic items. So, you see the 4 items on the left here, I think, right? Yeah. Yeah. So as far as the 4 items on the left goes, each item does something differently. This is Dead Cat. It gives you 9 lives, but it also drops your health to 1, as you can see in the top left here. This guy gives you more damage. This guy gives you sides, which are basically penetrative shots. And this guy is all about giving you items when your bombs explode. As you see, our tears are passing through them right now, but it cannot go through walls at the moment. That's basically what the scythes do there. Now, so it basically works the same way as Zelda does, like the original Zelda games do, where you have a floor and you have a dungeon that you're running through, and you're trying to kill the boss that's at the end of each level. The difference being, at the end of each floor, the bosses also give you an item. You can also find an item room along the way, which is the gold door. And that basically gives you a free item per room. Sometimes it makes you use an item to get it, though. Different items do different things, and different things combine as well. So what the item we just picked up gives us a floating rotating thing, which both blocks shots and also allows us to deal damage to some people that are close to us too. There is like a lot of items in this game too, so it is totally fair to be confused by everything that is going on, especially if it's your first time looking at the game. This is the game I started off with on this channel though, so I know that a lot of my viewer base does like watch this game and like playing this game and knows a lot about this game. So I do go back to this game on a regular basis. Do we have any questions for the moment though? Mostly items that's confusing in rooms. Alright, no worries. I'll try to explain as much as I can on the way through then. Comical definitely knows a lot about this game though, too. So, ooh, okay. Well, like, a lot of it is just quick decision making. Like I've always been either rash or like quick. This item is a passive item, so it goes down in this bottom left corner. And what those do is they don't. You can easily swap them out. They're not permanent items like most other items in the game. There we go. You'll see tinted rocks or rocks with X's on them. Those are the 2 ways of telling them apart. It makes it so that colorblind people can play this game too. There's also colorblind mode too. Little factoid there. Don't worry, you don't need to know that. If I'm giving too much information at once, let me know, and I'll try to slow it down a bit. Okay. It's the whole thing of like, you know, if you know a subject really well and you're trying to teach it, sometimes you skip facts, you know? So, you have 3 types of consumables as well in this game. You've got coins, bombs, and keys. Keys allow you to open doors that are locked, like this guy. This is... Alright, cool, no worries. This guy is a spacebar item, which is... The spacebar is just this guy in the top left corner. And what this guy does is it allows you to shoot a laser. We're going to wait until we have a charge on our D6, which allows you to re-roll items that you find, so that we can get our items back again. The thing that I lack in the... Oh my god, right, we're lost. Slalom course. Okay. We're gonna hopefully recharge, yeah, all spacebar items as well, ones that are in the top left corner, have a charge time. As you see next to our little D6 in the top left corner, we have 6 little bars next to it too. That means it takes 6 charges in order to, 6 rooms or 6 chargeable moments, I guess you can say, in order to charge it up so we can use it again. But yeah, all the enemies have different methods. I like going clockwise around the room. That's my main way of doing things. Sorry, counterclockwise through the room. That seems to be my main way of doing things. A lot of enemies, it's about learning the patterns, and since I have several hundred hours in this game, I hopefully know a bit of what I'm doing when it comes to that. Hard mode is something that's brand new to me though, so we're going to see how that goes for us. So, this we see on every floor. It is the boss room. Fallen, the Fallen has 2 stages to it. First stage is like this, where it decides to be a complete dick, sometimes shoot out lasers, which is not fun, and then it splits into 2, and which also shoots out lasers and is not fun sometimes. One more, there we go. This is a damage up item, which we're definitely going to take. Information on the side here, you got our player speed, which is default of 1, so we're going a bit faster than usual. You've got range, you've got shot speed, shot delay, which is like how often you can shoot them. Shot speed, which is how fast they go. Damage, luck, devil deal chance, which is what these guys are, and angel deal chance, which is the counter to this one. That laughter you hear means that Mom's hands are going to descend from the ceiling and try to kill us. Learn these things rather quickly. When the door opens, it means that there's no other enemies in the room. If at any point you have any questions, let me know, okay? We're going to go back to our item room because we put down the giant shooty laser thing. It's more of the mid-tier boss is your mom. The end boss for the beginning of the game is definitely your mom, but in the end you end up going again. I think the actual end boss is something like Mega Death Satan. Literally, that's the name. Oh my god. So yeah, we didn't have good luck as far as item room went on this floor, but we're gonna see how it goes. Unfortunately, my memory is also absolutely trash, so we might not actually get our, oh yeah, we could just, haha. We are going to, yeah, we're going to go through here. We're going to try to see if there's, oh, fair enough, yeah. Each run is typically around, I want to say around a half an hour long. Half an hour, 45 minutes. And the stream might drop for the next few seconds because my parents are using the microwave. But in the end, yeah, there's no other batteries, unfortunately. Let's see, do we have a battery in here? Yeah, we do. Alright, let's use the battery. Battery charges up your spacebar item completely. Makes it easier to, if you want to immediately get another item, you can. So let's go see what we can make our item room. Ta-da! Slalom course there. There we go. Tough Love gives you Tooth Shot. Every now and then you will shoot at a tooth instead of your actual tear. It also gives a bit more damage on that shot, if I remember correctly. I don't remember how it does more damage, but it definitely does a bit more damage. It's either in like the different tick chance or whatever. It might be a crit shot or something. I don't quite know how all the items work. Some items it's just hey, let's see what this does, and then it works out well or badly. Something really good to get in this game, as far as items go, is an item that gives flight. Some of the items look very similar to each other as well, so if you think it's one item and it's actually another, that is perfectly fine. That happens way more often than you think. Oh, and there is a bit of a synergy apparently between the bunch of items that we have already here. Death Sights is a penetrative shot, or is a penetrative shot, and the Tooth Shot usually only hits one character, one enemy, if you will. But as you can see, oh, Chaos card. I don't remember how this thing works. I don't usually get Chaos cards, so this is gonna be interesting. We actually have enough damage for this room. Let's go. So red chests sometimes can give you items as well. It really depends on how the game is feeling RNG wise that day. There we go. Life has to offer. That's an item room right there. No, that's a shop. The other card that I was thinking of, like they have cards that are based off the tarot cards. The other one is the one I was thinking of, which is the one that is the stars, I believe. Oh, I accidentally dodged that. That was nice. And we got caught there. That's okay. We're still not doing too bad in this run. We're being carried by our complete amount of damage that we have. We have way more damage than is to be expected at this point. And if everything goes well, we will have a long run here. Yeah. Any questions up to this point? I'll try to explain everything as we go along. Yeah, sure. So what Drowsy does is it allows you to slow down all the items in the room, all the enemies in the room. Alright, cool. But yeah, let me know if you get confused by a certain point, and I'll try to help out as best as I can. Oh shit. Yeah, as you can see, every time our Tooth Shot comes out, it does a bit more damage than the other guy. So the other thing about this guy, which is the Ball of Bandages, it actually has multiple tears to it, so we will see a face pop up on it. And every now and then, it will also shoot out tears in the direction that our tears are going. Those tears will sometimes charm the enemy, which is great. Other times, they'll just do damage. And that is how Ball of Bandages works. Have you ever played Super Meat Boy? There are several items based off of it, if you know it. Yeah. So Gemini, it also has all the zodiac signs in this game too. As if we needed more things to be confused by. Gemini allows you to have this little guy that goes after things that are nearby. Cool, okay, so yeah, this is Bandage Girl. This is Bandage Girl. I think that's her name. But yeah, Super Meat Boy you can get as an item in this game too. It is the cube of meat as opposed to the ball of bandages. And both of them are rather fun to play with. They both do roughly the same thing. I personally like Ball of Bandages better because she is more adorable and she can charm people instead of just doing straight up damage. Also, she has a better hitbox for when she's trying to protect you from enemies. Alright, what do we have in here? Oh. That is exactly what I was hoping for. Oh my god. Oh, I have to go through this whole thing. Cool. We are now Guppy. Oh shit, okay. So, what Guppy is, there are several transformations you can get in this game by by collecting certain combinations of items. Guppy is one of the better transformations in the game to get, and we got it because I was really ballsy with with one of the devil deals earlier. Guppy allows you to fly. Guppy also allows you to collect. Yeah, so this is typically something I can't pass over because it is a hole, but because I have Guppy, I'm able to fly over it. Yeah, so as you see, the number beside my hearts is now 8 instead of 9. Is because of an item I got earlier, which is the dead cat one, which gives you 9 lives. Typically that would be the end of the run, but because we have the 9 lives, we are able to live further. Oh dear. Alright, this is a follower run today. Little brimstone. But yeah, we totally just died. That is okay. We have 9 lives, so we can actually do that a few times. We only have a full heart. We already took damage in this with this guy. I'm excited. Okay, well that's good to know, so we don't have to trigger that in the middle of a room. But exactly. No, we have 9 tries with 1 heart each. Every time that we die, we only respawn with 1 heart, though. We're not going to take that. That changes your tiers so they move in a funny way. And as fun as they are to work with, actually, I can show it off probably. So this is the wiggle worm, which makes your tiers go like this. It's kind of zigzagging up and down. You can contrast it with that, where it's not really moving. But yeah, not quite the same thing. But good job being perceptive there. But yeah, because we're Guppy, we're able to get all these cool things on different. Oh, cool. On the different islands, we are gonna see if we can get another good item. Oh, well, that's actually a different one, but definitely one I'll take. This mushroom cap thing, mushroom thing in our bottom left allows us to have a different tier effect every now and then. Oh, telepills, shit. Okay. Well, that worked out well. Telepill teleports you to a random room. This time it actually teleported us to one of the hidden rooms in the game. There are 2 hidden rooms per level. One of them is hidden next to multiple rooms, while another one is hidden next to only one. And by that I mean you can only access it from... Guppy is adorable. Guppy is... it's a sad story behind Guppy, but Guppy is adorable. Like, if you look into the lore, we're fairly certain that Guppy died. But Guppy is still the most adorable thing to grace the planet. Especially in this game. Power of Little Brim compels you. Brimstone is one of the better items in the game. It basically allows you to charge a laser across the screen. Little Brimstone basically does that. Where you see the little circle that pops up next to him, that is him charging up his laser. And because we're Guppy, we can just hide on shelves. Alright, is this... Nope, it's purity. Cool. Oh, hi. Alright, cool. Black hearts, so there are 3 types of hearts in the game. We saw 2 of them, we have 2 of them, and we just saw the 3rd one. Black hearts allow you to... the little guys that are next to me? No. Well, they die with me, I guess, so yes, technically. No. Dark Bum takes red hearts and turns them into different colored hearts. So we'll be taking them and going all over the place, collecting all the hearts that we found, which is literally only that one. So we're gonna go to the next floor. His turnover, he gives you a heart every 1.5 red hearts that you find. Oh, okay, fair enough. So yeah, give me a heart, buddy. Thank you so much. He's already paid for himself. And he will continue paying off for himself for the entire run. Because he's awesome like that. Especially with a run like this where we're going to have very little hearts every now and then. We want him to be around so we can replenish our hearts. Well, that was actually dangerous by accident. Those guys are usually a lot... Oh yeah, thank you, yeah. Yeah. That was very annoying. But right, I forgot that... Right, so you have yesterday and today, and the day before. So you have the last few days of watching Isaac to understand kind of like how it all works together. I will still try to explain everything that goes on, because I feel that it's only fair. Oh, that's an interesting item to get. This guy allows our tears to bounce. It allows cool synergies. This is basically, we have our favorite mod in this game is hydrophobicity. And hydrophobicity allows you to bounce tears, basically. But this is like the poor man's version of that. Oh. Heard Mom laughing. There can be up to 4 hands of Mom. I don't know how Mom has 4 hands, but it freaks me out. Okay, totally fair. If I'm talking over you though, let me know. Oh, the other thing that Guppy does. Guppy also gives you based off of how much you injure the enemy, I believe, it gives you flies as well. So the more often you hit an enemy, the more flies he gives you, I think. I think that's how it works. I have to check that. I don't know exactly how it works, but I know he gives you flies the more damage you do, basically. This gives you an extra spacebar slot, and I don't quite think I want that. We can take the key, though. We'll take the key. So you see the blue fly? The blue fly that's flying around us, right near us, right there? There we go, that guy right there. The blue fly goes after enemies and deals damage. Which, if you're looking carefully and we're far enough away from the enemies, you'll see them go forward and kill things. There is a lot to keep track of on screen, though, so if you can't see it all the time, that is totally fair. What does this pill do? Verp. Gives us a pill, range up, always good to have when you have a short-ranged area. Oh my god. We're getting a lot of these gold ones. That is pretty cool. Extra pill room means that we're able to carry 2 pills at once instead of just the one usual one. Yeah, we have a lot of buddies. This is a lot more buddies than I'm used to. We also have a lot of health coming at us too now, which, considering we had very little health to start off with, we're doing quite well for ourselves. The other thing, through flight, spikes and things like that cannot hurt you anymore. We're gonna take you. Oh my god. Range up pill, and let's go after the boss, which is the Mask of Infamy. Which is basically this guy who's been chasing after us the whole time until he loses his heart. And then he's going to chase after us directly some more, but we have to kill him. This is usually a much harder fight, but since we got the penetrative shot, yeah, I think I do want that actually. Double Deal doesn't always give you items, sometimes it gives you chests. Chests are good to get, don't worry. even though most of the time they give you bombs, because the game likes to have fun sometimes, too. Okay. This is the last floor that we will have an item room, and also the last floor that we will have a shop. So we're gonna find both of those. For the mom level, you cannot go back afterwards. Back out afterwards. I should do basically like a noob's guide from a noob, basically. That's essentially what this is. This is me, who's not too good at the game, giving advice, teaching a person who's new at the game how to play the game. So this is basically an arcade machine. It allows us to generate items at the cost of a coin. The middle one gives you coin in exchange for a heart, which we don't want to do, because I am notorious for losing my hearts all the time. This is going to give us another... Oh, yeah, sometimes he gives us spider. Ah, don't worry about it. I'm enjoying this. This is like, I'm good to keep going with this if you are too. I think it's the next half heart, which we're going to get a... No, we don't have to get that heart. Let's see if we can get a luck up from one of these guys. Nope. Okay. You do not get an item every time from this guy. It's really a luck of the draw kind of thing. Every now and then he gives you 2 coins. Sometimes this guy doesn't give an item; he gives consumables. So sorry. So hearts, coins, bombs, keys, batteries. But we're gonna blow him up afterwards, and he's gonna give us more stuff.
I'm excited.
Yeah, we're not gonna worry. Do we have an extra? We do not. Okay. Though that does make keys happen more often. We're gonna take this guy. I'm actually not extremely happy with what, yeah, basically it's the luck of the draw, yeah. Exactly, it's the luck of slots. If you don't have good luck with slots, you're not gonna have fun with this guy. Oh my god. It also is based on your luck stat, which is, as a reminder, this one right here. We currently only have 1. Oh my god. I accidentally clicked off the screen. Yay. But yeah. I think that's what you need to have a working understanding, at least, of what's going on here. As much as this is a good item, I don't want to use it. So that is also an interesting item. We can re-roll the item with this guy. We're gonna re-roll him again. Sad onion, sure. I don't think we can actually just re-roll it. But yeah, this basically means that we can shoot this way more often. Which translates to more damage, basically. Which you can never say no to. Especially if it's free. See? Oh, I didn't actually mean to go through that way. No, that's okay. Meant to go like that. And what do we have here? Okay, so this is the night light. What it does is it puts a little cone of light in the direction that you're going. And enemies that are caught in this cone are slowed down, as you can see here. If they have the snail picture above their head, it means they're slowed. Unknown. It sometimes they just get obstructed, and so you're not able to tell. This guy is a really good item. It just gives you damage up, basically, but it gives you a lot of damage up. As you see, we just gained like basically half of our damage. I don't know what that was. think the enemy just did that. Alright, we have a really good run now. Now that we have Guppy's, actually we have Cricket's head and Cricket's body? I have no idea. No, Cricket ran out of ages ago. So this is Mom's Foot. This is basically the mid-level boss of any run. We're trying to go downwards today. So we're taking the negative, which allows us to enter the dark room and points beyond. That is our plan for the day, to go the dark route, if you will. Oh, a new pill has appeared. Nice, nice. Oh, hi. Okay. A lot of these are new enemies to me, too, because I haven't really done a lot of hard mode. But like, the brains I've done before, the weird guy who stays over there I've done before. That guy right there was following our movement, basically. What pill does this? Bad gas, cool. Yay! Sure, let's do it. But as you can see, the more damage, the more times we hit the enemy, the more times they get hit by our flies as well. We had a little stream of flies heading towards our enemies there. Like if I just stay still, you can see that flies going at the enemies. That's how they work. They are beautiful, they're awesome, and you should be able to give me a heart. Yes, you will. Thank you. Alright. Yeah, questions don't ever have to be limited to just the game. Oh my god, I almost got hit there. If you have a personal question, as long as it's not too personal, I typically don't mind answering. I don't know why this area is so bloody. There's probably a lore reason, and I honestly don't want to know more about the lore than I know right now. This guy you can't hit unless he pokes his head up. He never pokes his head up. It's a waiting game. Fair enough, yeah. We've gotten through a lot of the weird questions already. There we go. Yeah, sometimes it takes a bit of coaxing, you know. Oh, jeez. Those guys are bombs that will explode and try to kill you. Oh yeah, they'll try to kill you, but we're not doing that. That re-rolls everything. We're not doing that. Jeez. I'm taking way too much damage. Alright, let's go after the boss. It's Mama Gertie. Take her out with ease because she's typically good against race to play in D&D. Ooh, I actually don't know. Give me a second about that one. That was a really good item to pick up. Favorite race to play in D&D. Halfling. I like playing halfling. I've never been about min-maxing. I've always been more about just having fun with the characters, you know, and making a fun character. And like, while I've never... Oh, actually, no, wait, hold. Gnome. Gnome is my favorite. It's way more my personality, so it's easier to roleplay as. Oh, ow. That was rude. Oh, cool. But yeah, gnomes are the crafty ones. My favorite class is Artificer, which I know is a weird one. Oh, by the way, this is a trapped chest. You can tell because it's different coloring than the other types of chests. Thank you, Darky. I don't know why I call him that. God's Flesh allows you every now and then to shrink an enemy. God's Flesh is a good item. Okay. That was a ballsy move. Well, it's basically what it sounds. It's not like Garden Gnomes. It's more of like a small person with like greenish skin, but not like very green. It's like more like kind of like a slightly dyed green, and like they're like the tinkerers, you know, like you ever hear about like the tinkering guilds in like different games? That's typically who they are. Oh, totally fair, yeah. Try making a character one day, by the way. It's probably a good idea. Just have fun making a character. That's where I started off. Alright, so I think we're about to get to the Mom Heart battle. That's not what I want. There we go. Behold the mid-level boss door. Do you remember roughly what you can do with the race, like as a character? Like, do you remember what the class was at least? Shit, that was a lot faster than I thought it would. Sunlight sensitivity. Ah, okay. Could you meditate? No, we can meditate either of those. No! Oh, we almost went the wrong way. Sunlight sensitivity might mean that you're an underground thing, so I would guess Drow, which is Dark Elf. Which, if your friend was being punished for anything, that would make a bit of sense, probably. What was the? If the alignment was like chaotic neutral, chaotic evil, that's probably a Drow. But I don't know. That's more of a stereotype. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. So it's like basically it's like an elf. So you're able to meditate and like you're able to do. Typically Drow are evil, which is not a bad thing, right? Like okay. It's not a bad thing to be evil. It's not a bad thing to be evil in D&D. It's just a qualifier, really. Ooh. I think this is a bad idea to take this, but I want to anyway. Yeah, chaotic evil. There you go. Yeah, you're a Drow. Not a question there. That's okay. I want to take this, but I know I should not take it. Fuck it, let's take it. Tech 5. Every now and then you put out a laser beam instead of a I think it's every second shot you put out a laser beam instead. Olay. We have 3 luck now. Was your entire job to just like completely try to derail the party? Like take out the party one by one? First I'll go after this guy, then this guy. You're the hitman. Hired by the DM. Oh, hi. I learned about those guys recently. But just the two? Oh, fair enough, yeah. Alright, so this is the Satan fight. This is the second last fight we'll probably have to do, hopefully. We're just gonna keep moving around here. Alright. Now we go into the last level of our run, which I believe is going to let us do a victory lap, which is going to be interesting. Interesting. Oh, okay then. And that is how you get a devil deal by accident. I would love to go into you. Okay. That is the final boss that we have still not unlocked. That's okay though. Alright. We are currently... victory lap is something I recently discovered. When you defeat the enemy, the final boss that is on this floor, you're able to go through the game again. Basically. It takes away half your items and lets you start anew. There's something very poetic about it, you know? It's like, hey, you know this awesome combination you got? You get to play with it again. Unicorn horn. Hey, there we go. We got piercing shots again. We have 3 forms of piercing shots at the moment. I don't know why, honestly. I think it's just so you can, really. Oh, this is empty. Cool. Yeah, just to do it again. I think there's an achievement for it, too. I think you can do, like, 9. I don't actually know what the maximum amount of, wow, okay. I'm getting all the health right now. But yeah, they let you do, victory laps, basically. And victory laps are all about, hey, you want to do this again? But better? Yeah, we don't need any of those, more of those, man. All these items are trash. And we're not taking them. Not yet, at least. Ooh. Cool. Let's see what we can get out of this guy. Round 2. Tag 0. Yep, you can have multiple victory laps in a row. I don't think there's actually a maximum. I think it's just that whenever you die last, like, you can't unlock new things from it. And Daddy Longlegs. Daddy Longlegs is a great item. It allows you to just wait, and suddenly a giant foot descends from the sky. Behold. He doesn't stay around for too long, though. You know what? We don't need the D6. Let's keep the D6 for the victory lap if it gives us it. Sure. We're getting a lot of items, so victory lap will be quite easy if it gives us it. Spoon bender. Jeez. Spoonbender and his homing shots. D8 rerolls ourselves. That was probably a really bad idea. Yeah, that's what soy milk can do. Brings your shot speed way down. Shot delay way down. It's what we like to call the machine gun item. It's more like pellet gun though, I guess. I don't know. We have a really good run at the moment. We're currently not too worried about. Like I'm just happy we got through this on hard mode, basically. Would I like to do a victory lap? Yes, I would like to do a victory lap. We go back to level 1. It gives us a lot of the items we started off with. We ended with. Let's see if we can do it again. I honestly only wanted to do one run, but this is okay too. Sure. We're gonna like take nothing with us. It doesn't look like it took anything from us that was like really important for the run, which is also the good news. La, 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 la. This is a victory lap. Let's go down. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Huh, okay. So tractor beam, as you saw yesterday, allows you to force shots into only one direction. This is now just easy mode for us, basically. The only thing we don't have is spectral tears. Remember folks, our first item was glitter bombs. A good run can come from any item. It is because of glitter bombs that we just had a constant supply of items coming at us, basically. Consumables, I mean. So we had to like, we never really complained about lack of keys or lack of bombs.
Range.
That is okay. We have basically unlimited range. We have a very powerful run now. The one problem is it's a bit bittersweet because this isn't actually giving us anything unlocking wise, which is a bit sad. We just basically have to go through. Oh wow, we got a new follower too. That'll make Comical happy. Yeah. Hey bro, do you mind opening up? Heart to heart, thank you. We're basically just trying to find the bosses as fast as we can. And just see how many victory laps we can do at this point. Alright, so there's our boss. Let's go to item room first. I forget what you do. Lacrophagy. I remember you now. Lacrophagy splits our tears into 4. It's actually quite amazing we found this so fast. All stats up. Good god, that's a tank. That was a tank. How did we, like... We beat a tank that fast, that's not good. Personally, is great. No. We are not at all worried about picking up things anymore. We are primarily worried about getting through this quickly. Especially since I want to go to bed soon. Like, it's my duty at this point to finish this run and do as well as I can, but also, like, also try to, like, get this going, you know? I do have a date tomorrow, so.
Balls of steel. Balls of steel.
Oh, shit. Okay. I can see Forever actually shows off all the, Alright. Jeez. There's a lot going on here. I won't lie. Okay. Wait, can we get more than that? We have 17 lives, and we are Leviathan. Leviathan is another transformation you can get too, which gives you flight, and I think Blackheart too. So yeah, we're gonna get to Mom in about 5 minutes. By that I mean like 5 minutes on the timer there. We're gonna see if we can find it in the next 20 seconds. Oh, Mom is trying to skew the counter here. Hey, Sagittarius. Oh. Oh, the victory lap we're on is indicated by the neat little flag right here. Where's my mouse? There's my mouse. Sure. It's P to win. We don't want that. This ain't even funny anymore. Like what the victory laps are all about is, hey, is this really fun anymore? Like, are you actually still having fun with this? Oh, we have no key. Gotcha. Aha, we have key now. Mwah, haha. That's nice. Take that. Goodbye. There's Mom. We got her here under 7 minutes. Sure. This is boss rush. If you get here in under, 20 minutes, you get boss rush. Unfortunately, this whole thing is not going to count. And that was boss rush. This is the problem with the overpowered runs. They make you feel sad because it doesn't feel hard anymore. You have no sense of accomplishment after you beat the after you go through everything that quickly, you know? Fate. We have 17 lives. We have 17 lives. This is gonna go on for a while. We might just leave this for tomorrow. Na, 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 na. And we're off to see the wizard. I'm trying to keep this exciting. The problem is it's hard to make us doing like nothing over and over again boring. Fun. Yeah, it is a fun game. It is definitely a fun game. I'll always enjoy this game. I do really want to go to sleep though, so I think we're going to finish the victory lap and then we're going to go to bed. Conquest. We've been live for 4 hours, I should really go to sleep at some point. I just want either you to win, or you to die, or me to win. But we both know which one's gonna happen first. Take a Polaroid? Take a Polaroid, okay. Past me, thought we'd go upwards. Oh my god. Oh, we went the wrong way, shit. Alright, well this is gonna be fun. Okay, yeah, after this lap, I feel myself starting to die here. We are gonna call it after this run. After this lap. Regardless of how well we're doing. like, we're not just gonna give up on a run. We want to play it to its fullest, but at the same time, we just really want to, like, get out of here too. Alright, let's go down. Alright, here's our final boss of the night. Alright, we're gonna select yes. New pill has appeared. Nice. We are now going to exit the game and have this as an option for tomorrow. So, with that being said, I have been streaming for the last 4 hours and 13 minutes, so we are going to call it here for the day. There may or may not be a stream tomorrow. I will try to let you guys know as soon as I know. But until then, thank you guys very much for watching. I've been Suntanman, and until next time, take care, have fun, enjoy life, help each other. Bye-bye.